Hello students, welcome to Chem World for You, the world of chemistry. I am Sneha and this video is all about the plus 2 first year chapter of chemistry, basic concept of chemistry. So this is the last part because we are discussing about the reaction in the solution, expressing their concentration, units of concentration. So for a solution in the reaction or reaction in a solution, what are the things you have to know? That are strength, mass, volume, molality, normality, equivalent masses, then last is mole fraction and etc. So some of the things are been there in the formula based. So we have to learn the formula for reaction and solution. So first we will study about strength. So the definition of strength is itself the formula of the strength. Amount of the solute in grams present in 1 liter of the solution. So the 1 liter of solute present in the solution is the strength of the solution. So unit is gram liter inverse or gram meter minus 3. Example, we can solve here a question. If 4 grams of a solute, now 4 grams is the solute, are dissolved in 250 ml of the solution. So the solution should be 1 liter, I think. So here it is 250. So 250 by 1000 will be the strength or volume. So strength is 4 gram by 250 by 1000, which is equal to 16 gram liter inverse. So next is, after strength, it is mass percentage. Mass percentage are the things which you have to know, but the reactant can be different. So the number of part of mass of one component, solute or solvent, per 100 by mass of the solution. So mass of A compound or A element is equal to your weight of the A by weight of the total into your 100. Next, SM is for B also. Next comes volume percentage. Volume percentage is same as the mass percentage, just you have to replace mass by volume. Next, if we regard it as the mass by volume, then it comes as density. So for mass by volume, we are getting the total of A element, that is the weight of A by volume of total into 100. So there is no unit for mass and volume. Next is parts per million. The number of parts by mass or volume of one component per million parts by mass or volume of the solution. So in a solution in water, as I said in last video, if you go through the water molecules in the water, you won't find one molecule in that. So you have millions and millions molecules over the, it is the another thing, that is it is dependent upon the quantity of the volume also. So regarding as the parts per million, how much containing the component, so it is mass of the A by mass of the solution into 10 to the power 6. If it is parts per million, then it is 10 to the power 6. If it is parts per billion, then it is 10 to the power 9. So why we are using part of the per million? What is the use? It has been used for knowing the hardness of the water. How hard is water? Okay, what do you mean by hard of water? in the chapter hydrogen of inorganic, you may go through. There are two types of water, one is hard water, one is soft water. When there is involvement of calcium and magnesium in the water, then it is known as hard water. If it is been cleared from the calcium and magnesium, it is known as the soft water. So hardness of the water are expressed over the part per million. So next, what you have to know, that is molarity. How to find molarity of a solution? Gram moles of the solute by volume of solution in the liter is equal to mass of the solute in gram by molar mass by volume of the solution in ml by 1000. So the number of gram molecules of the solute dissolved per liter of the solution. So जितना भी आपका ग्राम मॉलिक्यूल सॉल्यूट है, जितना भी सॉल्यूट होगा जो सॉल्यूशन में मिला हुआ है, उसको लेके हम मोलारिटी फाइंड आउट करते हैं. सो यूनिट ऑफ मोलारिटी इज इक्वल टू ग्राम मोल्स पर लीटर और मोल्स पर लीटर. सो एग्जाम्पल इज द मोलारिटी ऑफ सॉल्यूशन कंटेनिंग. एक ऐसा सॉल्यूशन उसमें सॉल्यूट है 4.9 ग्राम्स और वो सॉल्यूशन क्या है? दैट इज सॉल्यूशन ऑफ सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड विच इज डिजॉल्व इन इट and water. So in 250 ml of the solution can be calculated. So we have the solution is 250 ml, then ultimately we know 250 by 1000, and molarity of the solution contain 4.9 gram solute, we know 4.9 gram, but here per the formula mass of solute in grams, here we can see mass of solute in grams by molar mass. So mass in solute in grams is 4.9 by molar mass. What is the molar mass of H2SO4? H2, H atomic mass is 1 into 2, sulfur 32 plus 64. So it is 98 gram mole inverse. So we are getting 0.2 mole liter inverse or 0.2 m molarity. So molarity of the solution on mixing two solution containing the same solute. अगर एक solute हो solution में मिला जाए तो it has a different formula, that is M1 V1 plus M2 V2 gives rise to M3 V1 plus V2. So what is the M? M here is molarity of first volume, then molarity of second volume, molarity of the whole is M3. Then molality, that was the molarity, it is molality. How to find out molality? The same thing, it was in the volume part and this is for the mass part, that is for the volume part and this is for the mass part. Grams moles of the solute by mass of solvent in kg. Now here it is in kg, but there was volume. The number of grams of solute dissolved in 1000 gram or kg of solvent. So unit is mole, gram moles per kg, moles kg, moles by kg. So for example we can take here the same thing, just you have to replace it by the mass. The molarity of the solution containing 5.3 gram of anhydrous Na2CO3, anhydrous, that means doesn't have any water, in 200 grams of water can be calculated as so. Here your as per the formula mass of the solute is what? 5.3 gram. By molar mass, what is the molar mass of N2CO3? That is 106 gram mole inverse. So we have by 200 by 1000, so total it comes 0.25 molality. Okay, so this is about molality. Next it comes, what is the relationship between molarity and molality? So here mass of the solvent in kg is molarity and by molality is volume of the solution in liters. So mass of solution minus mass of solute by volume of solution in liters. So this is, I think it has been reversed. Okay, by continuing, molarity by molality, if we have a ratio, then mass of a solvent in kg by volume of a solution in liters is equal to mass of solution minus mass of this solute. If we minus the solution minus solute, we get solvent. It is very easy. And volume of the solution in the liter. So how to find out the density? Density of relation we can find out by the density of the solution into density of volume of this solution minus moles of this solute, that means solvent. We are getting solvent into molar mass of the solute, whole divide volume of the solution in liters. So this is the relationship between molarity and molality. It's very important, and the question comes about the difference, and you have to answer it by the formula. Just add the formula and try to remember the formula to solve the problems, how much quantity and how it is. So next comes normality. Normality is the number of gram equivalent of the solute dissolved per liter of the solution. So it comes equivalent. Now what do you mean by equivalent? So we have to find out the equivalent mass. So we have some formulas for equivalent masses, how it comes in acid, base, element, and etc., ions, etc. So now we will go through the normality. So normality is equal to gram equivalent of the solute by volume of the solution in liters is equal to mass of equivalent. That means you can see here mass of solute in grams by equivalent mass whole to the divided by volume of the solution in ml by 1000. So unit is gram equivalent by liter. So here comes the equivalent mass. The equivalent masses can be calculated by as per the categorization, that is acid, base, salt, element, ion. These 5 are the categorization of the equivalent mass. So how to find out equivalent masses of acid? The formula is molar mass of acid by basicity. What do you mean by basicity? That is number of replaceable hydrogen ion present, H plus ion present. As similar as base, molar mass of base by acidity, number of replaceable OH minus ion present. Salt, molar mass of the salt by total positive charge on cation. It is very important. Do not forget, by total positive ion of cation. Elements, equivalent masses of elements can be calculated by atomic mass of element by valency of the element. Atomic mass of the element by valency of the element. Ions, formula mass of ion by charge on ions. This is the formula. So for example, how to find out? You can see here the normality of a solution containing 0.74 of gram of calcium hydroxide dissolved in 200 ml of solution. So we have the solute, we have the solution, but we do not have the equivalent mass, because for normality we need to know the equivalent mass. So we know that your calcium hydroxide is base, so equivalent masses of base formula should be used. So it is molar mass by acidity. So your acidity, that means OH में कितना आपका मोल्स है देख सकते हैं आप, OH में 2 है. So molar mass is 74 by 2, then it is 37 gram equivalent inverse. Normality 0.74 gram by 37 gram equivalent inverse by 200 ml by 1000. So it comes 0.1 normality. So as much as important, but you have to remember the formulas. So next is normality of solution as per the molality. Here normality is the solution on the mixture of two solution containing same solute. Then the formula is N1V1 plus N2V2 is equal to N3 whole total V1 plus V2. So next, mole fraction. Mole fraction, the ratio of number of moles on one component to the total number of moles of all component present in the solution. So here mole fraction can be occurred Na by Na plus Nb. This is for component A, and component B, that is Nb by Na plus Nb. So this is it. This video was the final video for basic concept of chemistry, but we will be doing the problems. If anyone's comment in my comment box that they need the problematic things, so next chapter is chapter number 2 of +2 second year. So if you like this video, please subscribe to encourage me. If you have any doubt, some of them have asked their doubt, so I hope I have cleared them. If not, then yes, in further videos I'll be clearing them. And if you like my video, then share it as much as you can, and don't forget to press the like button. It is very much important for me. So thank you. Have a nice day.